Shalom. Well, let's start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to the Philet. The expression is truth. Across the four corners of the earth, all fair truth and sincerity. Right on this on. I'm on the bod. Back when we were sitting, I just want to go into just about how these other Israelite camps, recently, we got IUIC saying that, you take that CHIP, the MOTB, Revelation 13:16, that, you can repent from it, if you take it. And that's not the case. That's a penalty for taking that. That's why the men of the Lord from Apostle Ellis Great Millstone, we warn you not to take the CHIP, when it becomes mandatory, even though before it becomes mandatory, we tell you not to take it, don't take the CHIP. Don't take that, the MOTB, don't take that, because Lord Yahushua, he will, bring judgment upon you, and you will, face the great wrath and judgment, from Lord Yahushua, when he returns. Those that take that CHIP. But like I say, you got these false leaders of Israel, man, that are leading the so-called Negro, Latino, leading the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American, Israelites, leading Israel, in the wrong direction, telling them leading to, really destruction, leading to death, death and destruction, leading, Israel, to a slaughter, And I said, that's why the men of the Lord from Apostle Ellis Great Millstone, we warn you and tell you, hey, don't listen to these guys, IUIC, IHBK, whoever, still don't believe that the MOTB is the CHIP, So, or they tell you that, it's okay for you to take it or whatever, telling you something else that's not of the words of the Lord, that's not scriptural, that's not the doctrine of the Lord, that's not the truth, so but like I say, you got these guys out here, man, you got these other Israelite camps out here that just, they gonna they gonna really, they just gonna keep on lying to you, man. Lie to you in your face, deceiving you, deceiving Israel for the most part, deceiving the so-called Negro, Latino natives, But hey, but that's why the men of the Lord from Apostle Ellis Great Millstone, we warn you, we tell you, we give you the truth of the words of the Lord, the scriptures, the understanding of the words of the Lord, not just telling you anything, to make you, like I say, you got these Israelite camps and, these pastors and whatever in churches, they try to give you that feel good doctrine that everything gonna be all right. That's not the case, man. That's leading you astray. As far as the understanding of the words of the Lord. You take that CHIP, you are damned for destruction from the Lord Yahushua. When he returns. You are damned for that fire. That fire by the way of the thermal missiles, and by the fire by the chariots I call UFOs. But go to Matthew 7:15. I'm gonna start off with Matthew 7:15. Beware of false prophets, which come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are ravening wolves. So this in red, and the Lord, the Lord Yahushua, who y'all people ignorantly call, Jebus, the written name Lord, Most High name Yahweh, which means he is, and the son name is Yahushua, who y'all ignorantly call Jebus. But, Lord Yahushua, this is red, and he telling you, hey, beware of false prophets, which come unto you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are raven and wool. So, like I say, you got the IUSC and the IHBK, and these other Israelite camps are not teaching the right doctrine of the Lord. He said, beware of these guys, man. They come in sheep clothing. They look good. They got the outwardly apparel. They look good. They present themselves, as to be the men of the Lord, but really they're not. Inwardly they are raven and wolves. They have inwardly they have another a motive. And it's not for your good. It's not for the good of so-called Negro, Latino, Israelites. For I like to understand the ways of the Lord and understanding of the truth. Inwardly, like say these other Israelite camps, they about trying to about gain and getting money. So that's why the Lord Yahushua said, beware of these false prophets. Beware of these guys. And they would have been the Lord from Apostle Ezra Great Millstone. We warning you, hey, we getting at these Israelite camps, these other Israelite camps and these pastors that tell you that, the CHIP is not the MOTB, or it's okay for you to take the CHIP, the MOTB. That's not scriptural, and that's not right, Like I say, they have another motive, like I said, just to, make money and just lie to you, tell you everything gonna be all right, feeling, or that mindset of everything gonna be all right. That's those smooth sayings, But don't fall for that. Don't fall for that lie. That these other Israelite camps and these pastors in these churches tell you, the men of the Lord for the apostles and Elder Millstone got the truth and knowledge of the wisdom, Lord. Excuse me. The men of the Lord from the men of the Lord Great Millstone got the wisdom, knowledge, understanding, and ways of the Lord. The truth. Giving you the understanding and breakdown. Not just telling you something. But from now go to Matthew 15:14. Let them alone. They be blind leaders of the blind. And if the blind lead the blind, both shall fall into a ditch. So, hey, stay away from these other Israelite camps, where they're telling you that it's okay for you to take the CHIP, man. They are blind leaders, man. So if you following these guys, they don't have the truth and knowledge of the Lord Yahushua upon. They don't have the Spirit of the Lord on them, So they just blind leaders, man, and they gonna lead you. They leading you. You following and you following those blind leaders. You gonna you being blind, to the fact that they leading you to death trap. Leading you to get destroyed by the Lord Yahushua, and that's what's gonna happen to it. It just hey, you gotta have it. It's gonna happen. It's just what it is, because you're gonna have 2/3 of our nation Israelites. They gonna go and they're gonna believe in what these other Israelites saying, or these pastors, and they're gonna be led. They're gonna believe in it, and when that time comes, hey, when that judgment comes from the Lord Yahushua, the men of the Lord from the Apostle Ezra Great Millstone warn you that to stay away from these other Israelite camps and not to believe what they saying. That's not true according to the scriptures. So, hey, that was gonna be. You follow these blind leaders, you're gonna fall right into. You're gonna fall them right into that death trap. Getting judged by the Lord Yahushua. But from there, go to Isaiah 9:16. I probably end off of this. So yeah, end off of this. I didn't want to make this too long. It's Isaiah 9:16. For the leaders of this people cause them to err, and they that are led of them are destroyed. So hey, you got these, like I say, these different Israelite camps. You know, like I said, IUIC and IUCPK and so forth. Like, they ain't teaching the right doctrine. You know, so they causing you to err. According to the knowledge of wisdom of the Lord, according to the wisdom knowledge of the Lord. Excuse me. According to the wisdom knowledge and understanding of the words of the Lord. There's truth, the true doctrine that the apostles and elders and brethren, a great millstone are pushing. The truth. And understanding, warning you and guiding you and understanding the words of the Lord and in the spirit, understand the words of the Lord, the truth. Not giving you what you want to hear, smooth saying, everything gonna be all right and this and that. Nah, we're giving you the straight, everything, the truth. We ain't holding nothing back. The men of the Lord, the apostles and elders great are not holding nothing back. We giving to you straight up. What it is, not sugarcoating nothing, man. Cause you got these Israelite camps and so forth. These pastors, they playing with the words of the Lord, man. They Lord Yahushua gonna visit them, Lord Yahushua gonna visit those that that are leading Israel astray, that telling not teaching the right doctrine of the words of the Lord, so that's what's gonna happen to a lot of Israelites out here, man. They're gonna be led by these, but they're gonna believe these other Israelite camps and so forth, and what they telling them, and they're gonna be destroyed, man. Telling IUIC telling them to take the CH. It's okay for them to take it. They repent. They can't repent if they take the CHIP. That's not that's not the case. Because you do that, like I say, it's just like I said, that's a penalty for that, man. Don't do it. All it is gonna lead to being destroyed, being put to death by the Lord Yahushua. When returns and being put to death by that fire. Like I said, by the chariots, so-called UFOs, and by the thermonuclear missiles. That's gonna be the fire that's gonna come upon those that take that CHIP. That's gonna be the judgment. But I didn't want to mention too long. I just want to go into that. So again, I like to give our praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakadash, to the apostle elders, to the Sasakan brothers, and to the few of our sisters. Do listen, keep the faith, and Yahushua keep finding that shalom.